Good Tuesday evening to all of you. Ice Martinez here, homegrown and happy to bring you PTV News Now. Tops honor stories for this evening. Still reeling and mourning the deaths of two student athletes of the Ateneo de Manila men's collegiate basketball team, the Jesuit community of learners, mentors, and religious congregation has been jolted by yet another tragic in-campus and classroom shooting this morning at the Ateneo de Zamboanga University in Zamboanga City. Reports have it yet the shooter, a junior high student, arrived on campus at 8:30 or thereabouts this morning carrying a high-powered semi-automatic with .45 caliber handgun, went to a classroom on the 4th floor and then opened fire, killing one and another grade 8 student and allegedly wounding 9 others. Then he descended to the 3rd floor where he turned the gun on himself in an apparent act of desperation and suicide. Word has spread that the shooter was wearing a body camera to live stream his terrorist assault in social media. PBBM SIT's President Bagong Marcos Jr. has ordered a swift and exhaustive probe into the tragic incident. Unsold produce from Benguet farmers should not go to waste, but instead be turned into much-needed food relief aid for disaster victims. A proposition put forward by Senator Lito Lapid after getting wind of reports of Benguet produce growers throwing baskets of cabbages and carrots along the Labe-Lacamen Road in Tublay, Benguet over weak demand and depressing costs offered for their produce in the wake of nasty weather brought about by the southwest monsoon winds. The actor-senator went as far as asking DA Secretary Francisco Tulodao Jr. to initiate a rescue buy scheme of produce that can still be salvaged and then immediately sent out for distribution to calamity-stricken areas or evacuation sites. Likewise, the senator also suggested for DA to look into how produce not fit for human consumption can still be reprocessed for hog and livestock feeds instead of being thrown to the trash. Artificial intelligence has quite been in use to screen for serious illnesses like heart disease and cancer in American medical institutions. VOA's Julie Tabo threshes out the details in this feature report.
Biomedical engineering researchers at Johns Hopkins University are working to transform heart patient care. They can now create a personalized digital model of a patient's heart, a digital twin, and use artificial intelligence to help better predict who is most at risk.
We do contrast-enhanced MRI of the heart, and then we combine that contrast-enhanced MRI with all the clinical data that's known for the patient. This is combined with survival analysis, and we can tell over 10 years what is the risk of a patient of having sudden cardiac death.
Unlike segmented images most often used today, Professor Natalia Trayanova says whole images of the heart produce more accurate predictions of which patients need defibrillators.
We provide these deep learning algorithms that are multimodality. They represent the patient's condition much better.
At the Sidney Kimmel Comprehensive Cancer Center at Johns Hopkins, Dr. Victor Velkulscu is leading research into developing new ways of detecting early-stage lung and other cancers. He and his team observed that cancer cells grow and replicate more chaotically than normal cells. So when those cells die, they leave behind telltale characteristics of fragments of DNA circulating in the blood called cell-free DNA, which carries clues about whether a person may have cancer. The team developed a technology called Delphi, which uses novel machine learning algorithms to analyze fragments of that cell-free DNA.
We look in the blood, we identify molecules of DNA called cell-free DNA, and we look for the profile or the patterns of this cell-free DNA as a way to identify those individuals who have cancer versus those that don't.
Velkulscu says improved blood tests could lead to greater cancer screenings worldwide. Julie Tabo, VOA News, Baltimore, Maryland.
And that's a wrap for our show tonight. Join us anew tomorrow evening for another round of major and developing stories here at home and elsewhere on the planet. Keep in mind to always stay connected by catching the news right here. This is Ice Martinez wishing you all a cool, dry, and restful evening up ahead.